Hey there, guys. I am in my classroom again, feeling a little bit better than last week. I've made some changes, and so I'm going to try to see if I can show you them. School is, as I said before, kind of a sad place without students in it. And so I have tried to come up with a way that when I think about my classroom, I'm just visualizing it differently. So one of the things I was struggling with was walking into a classroom and seeing a desk that I knew no one was going to be sitting in. And so I had to change my mindset a little bit. And so I've taken the tables that I used to have for students with work and some collaborative time, and I turned them into a giant desk for myself. I feel quite official. I mean, I basically have a table that's now larger than probably the president. I mean, I'm basically that big, right? And so I've given myself multiple monitors. I'm hoping that it also translates. I'm going to be staying on Monday nights for Zoom and Zooming from my classroom with you all. And so I'm hoping that that translates to me feeling just a little bit more confident because I'll have multiple monitors. I'm going to have a mouse instead of like always using my finger to go through my laptop. I've got myself a keyboard and some space. So I'll show you what I've got. That is another computer monitor right there. And that's going to be operating my smartboard that you see behind me. Of course, I'm holding my laptop. I have a Diet Coke, which is so important. I've got a second monitor there so that I can see you all. I'm hoping that when I'm Zooming students to have a grid of all of my students here, and then I'll be operating my webcam as well as seeing everything on Zoom that I'm sharing on this screen. I think it's going to help me a lot. You should be seeing right now, and Lord knows I'm struggling with this always. You should be seeing right now what week 4 looks like. And so we've got a checklist. You're watching videos. You should be reading chapter 10 of P&G, reading chapters 1 and 1 of Hosp and Hosp. That is the ABCs of CBM. And I know some of you have different versions of this. The first 2 chapters of this in my version are going to be focusing on, and I think it's similar. Chapter 1 is what is the CBM and why should I do it? It goes along exactly with what we've been talking about both in week 3 and now this week. And chapter 2 is CBM for assessment and problem solving. If you're reading these out of order, it's okay because you're applying them to your own CBM project. This is a huge determining factor on your success in the CBM project. You're going to have to read this to gain the knowledge that you need. My whole life now, as class starts, is me Zooming with students and doing CBMs. It's become that important in my profession right now. So it's super important that you know how to do this. In addition to that, you're going to be doing an IRIS module. And it's important that you are also monitoring yourself and making sure that you're responsible for your learning. We're going to go to that in a moment. We've got a PowerPoint, which is based on chapter 10 that you should be reading. That's accessible. We've got multiple measures for CBMs here listed. We've got a CBM maze resource, a CBM writing probe, and then a curriculum-based measurements. That's what you'll be writing on for your forum discussion. I'm going to take you to the IRIS module so you see what I'm looking at. Before I move on from the checklist, remember that we're Zooming from 5:30 to 7 o'clock. I'm going to show you this IRIS module. The way this works is self-paced. It's like a lot of online learning right now. You will move yourself through the module, your thoughts, perspectives, a wrap-up, and an assessment. You're going to be putting some of your assessments in a question below, I believe. I don't have it yet. I'll probably follow up with an email. You know I love to email y'all. So you're going to move through this. The module outline is here. You're going to hit begin. It does have an option for you to print the resources and have it as a PDF. It's all based on progress monitoring. You're going to watch some videos and you're going to answer some questions as you go through. Please, please, please do not let this be a hoop that you feel like you're jumping through. This needs to be a learning opportunity for you. This will absolutely help you on your CBM project. So please make sure you're using it appropriately. Now, you may have also noticed that the COVID cases have been rising on campus. Do your best to stay healthy. I care about you. Your future students need you. So make good choices. I think about you all the time. Have a great day.